Hello, Capricorn. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely Moonians. Happy birthday, belated happy birthday, and happy birthday in advance, and a happy new year. This is a reading for January 2020. So, with Jupiter now placed in your sign until December 2020, this is going to ask you to push your limits, bring in a lot of good luck as well. We had a new moon in Capricorn and also a solar eclipse on the very same day, all in Capricorn. So there is this enhanced energy of light, power, confidence, success, which will be really the basic theme of 2020, is the energy which is coming through. So let's see what is being said. Also on the 10th of Jan, we have a full moon in Cancer, and also another thing coinciding will be the lunar eclipse. So it will be a part where you will be feeling a little sensitive, a little protective, a little vulnerable as well. So this will be a very nice to connect with your emotional realm also. All right. So the first card coming through is King of Wands coming in reverse. So this is someone who is a little doubtful of their success at the moment, or maybe feeling a little too charged up, or being a little too erratic as well. That is what is coming through. So this coming in is very interesting because Jupiter is the planet for Sagittarian, and that is a fire sign, and this is a fire king. Coming in reverse, it is talking about channeling ourselves, bringing in the confidence, divine masculine energy which needs to be healed also. Not being too concerned about what others will be saying, but still conducting yourself with kindness and grace. I was saying these words, but guidance came in. So this is also talking about tapping into your altered state, listening to your intuition. Feeling very charged up right now, very, very charged up. Don't jump into conclusions during this time, and take your time before taking the leap of faith is also what is coming through. There's a surge of energy, so utilize it in a more constructive way is also what is coming through. The next card is Queen of Swords. So we have a king and a queen coming in. Air Queen and Fire King, which is coming through. So Queen of Swords is someone who is very independent, ambitious, who likes the independence quite a bit. And being the Queen of Communication, she is very clear. She can be a little authoritative also. And she is a telepathic individual. She will know what you're saying before you say it, that kind of a thing. And apart from that, there is a couple coming in. Like, there's a lot of communication and a lot of passion which I can see, but the passion part is a little confused at the moment, so it requires a little more realignment. Apart from that, when this comes through, it talks about someone who attracts into intellectual people, because the others also in that vibration enjoy this kind of talk and intelligence, wisdom that you have. That is what is coming through. Clearly communicate what you're feeling. It will really help you, whether it is externally or just by your own self, because we have some kind of emotional clearing, which is very important. The next card is the Hermit card coming in. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. With both over here, with both the cards over here, there's certain kind of illumination which is coming in. So finding the light within you, retreating from the society a bit to restore your batteries, and also dive deeper into your own knowing. There's much to be learned. There could be someone coming in and leading you towards your spiritual growth as well is what is coming through. This is a Virgo major arcana coming in, and this is talking about finding guidance from within, asking your angels, that kind of a thing is coming in. Dive deeper. This is a time to think about things, reflect upon things, realize, and then move forward with the light brimming strongly within you. That's way too many cards. Thank you. So next card is the Emperor coming in reverse, Sagittarian energy again coming through. This is talking about someone who likes control, who is favored by many, But right now, there's a bit of cacophony happening with the crowd which is around this person, that they are not being able to think clearly. And very strong personality is coming in reverse, which is firstly indicating a little bit of confusion as to what they need to do, because there's too much voice or noise in their head is what is coming in. Someone who's not being able to think clearly, whether this is you or the other person. Take what resonates and let go of that which doesn't. But be careful with this extra amount of, what I can see is that, like, there's a lot of energy, and sometimes with so much energy coming in and not being able to channelize it into different arenas of life, sometimes it can make someone feel a little daunted, or make sure that you're not coming out as too strongly. I like being strong, so that not the thing, but oppressive. Be aware of that is also what is coming in. Sometimes we can be very stern, and that may be taken in as a little bit of coldness or distancing yourself or being in that egoistic realm. Whether or not this reflects on you, but just be aware is all I'm saying, because you don't really want to rub someone off in the wrong way. Of course, if someone is led by their ego, then you can't really do much about it, because they have to come out and learn a lesson before they can really master the curve, that is learning curve, which is happening right now, is also what is coming through. So someone who may be articulating a little before much thought or being too blunt is also what is coming through. And someone who is not being able to think clearly is being asked to take some time before speaking up is also what is coming through. We have the Temperance coming in, talking about balance. This is also talking about taking the powers of the heavenly fire down into the earth, and then utilizing the earthly energies from below and taking them up into yourself. Shiv Shakti, consciousness and power coming in a beautiful blend. Counterbalancing is a major theme which I can see in January, which is happening. So let's bring more harmony in our lives and pay equal amount of attention to different dynamics in our life is also what is coming through. We also have the Two of Coins coming in reverse. So yes, this is talking about someone who is trying to perhaps manipulate a situation to stir it in their direction. That could also be there. So be aware of it. Make a stable decision is what is coming through, because this is a personality. The Queen of Swords is someone who is not really biased. Will look into the facts before making a decision, that kind of a thing. Over here, coming in with the Two of Coins is someone who's trying to really take that extra time before they can make a decision, because they're seeing what is advantageous for you. Trying to choose which side is greener, that kind of a thing is coming in over here. So be aware of this energy. And certain kind of discernment may be there. So be aware of that as well. That not all is being told at the moment. And this doesn't mean that you have to panic in any way or retaliate. It's just telling you to elevate your vibrations and see what you can see, what comes through from taking that extra time in observing this person's actions rather than taking their words for granted is also what is coming in. So the card coming through is the Tribe coming in. This is talking about soul tribe coming into your life. There will be people who will be coming in to help you as well. There's a lot of nurturing energy coming through. And with the 8, which is a vertical infinite sign, it is talking about all that is meant for you will be coming through. So also, if there is any kind of pent-up energy within you, hurt, guilt, which is there, let it flow out is also what is coming in. Let's bring in more balance, more stability, organize our life in accordance to your elevating vibration is also what is coming through. There are certain kind of karmic things which will be coming to an end, whether it is a realization of certain patterns, cycles, relationships that are happening, which are no longer in sync with your life. That clearing energy is coming through. We also have 10 coming in with unfinished symphony coming through. So this person needs to tie things up before they can come towards you. If you add the 8 over here of understanding or certain kind of karmic essence energy that is there, And with the 2, when you add it together, we get a 10. This is someone who's not being able to really decide on things and is really buying time at the moment by putting their feet in both the boats and trying to float in that, and which is causing certain kind of completion which is not being adhered to. So what I feel is that take your time before you give your heart to this person is what is coming through. Apart from that, if you are already in a relationship, this is talking about this person really needs to heal, get some closure or do some completion which is required in order to start anew for the revitalization which is coming in. Also, there may be certain unsaid words or certain kind of argument which wasn't dealt with. And first, we need to talk things out, become clear, and make sure that you both are on the same page, is also what is coming through. All right? Because this person's judgment is quite clouded, and in that scenario, especially when fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, or someone acting in that energy also could be there, when they are feeling limited, constrained, or confused, they retaliate in many ways, more so by being more reclusive and going away, that kind of a thing, or wanting to free themselves suddenly because they don't see anything else coming out of it. So there is certain kind of unfinished business that they need to deal with first. Also understand, where is the anxiety coming from? Is there something from the past which is still hurting them? And it is that which they are acting upon. And perhaps you don't even understand where they are coming from, where's the anger behind the anger. Because it doesn't seem that the present situation is the reason why they are angry or anxious or hesitant. So they need to deal with their shit. Pardon my French. We have the Lovers card coming through. Alright, talking about karma quite a bit. We have the Gemini Major Arcana coming through, talking about someone who wants to surrender to the other person because they are falling for you. But certain kind of life-changing decisions which are at play over here. So give them the free will to understand things and then come through is what is coming in. But yes, this coming in as is in the upright is talking about a very strong soul connection being orchestrated and overlooked by the spirits. So the energy is really intense right now because there's a major power shift or some dynamics which are going to change, and the energy which is being tapped into at the moment is a little bit of anxiety. It's like that little bit of nervousness before going on stage. So that is what is coming through over here. They may be falling head over heels and they're feeling very scared about that also is what is coming through. They're not really understanding where is this coming from, what hit them, kind of a thing. With strength, Leo Major Arcana coming in, this is talking about have more confidence in your own capability. It will take some time, or the obstacle or challenge which is in front of you requires you to believe in yourself and know that you have the emotional strength to move out of it, to move on or overcome whatever is in front of you. Apart from that, this also could be like, you are currently understanding that you are in a toxic relationship. This just came in randomly. And this is talking about mustering up the strength to move out of it. For something new is coming your way is also what is coming through over here. The last card coming through is the Moon card coming in reverse. Pisces Major Arcana coming in reverse. The secrecy is coming through again over here. Like there are certain things that they have to confess, or certain vital information which will come through, certain kind of confessions which are very much important. I also see this person being a little disconnected from their emotions, their feelings, because they have chartered their life in that way. Something which happened in the past, not even perhaps related to you, happened, and it just made them feel more safer, building that wall so that no one can come in. So if they want to break that, it is also coming in. If they're having a hard time letting go of the walls they have built because they're fearful. of what they truly feel is what is coming through over here. See where you are in your own mental space and then reflect upon it, perhaps even meditate on it, whether or not you want to continue, that kind of a thing. And see what naturally comes to you is what I'm going to say. You will instinctively know, or you will hear something, you will feel something, perhaps randomly you see something in your closed eyes also, with your eyes closed also perhaps. And that will give you a direction to go forward is also what is coming through over here. This has a chance of becoming something very divinely soulful, enriching, but it is at the moment in a period where this person doesn't have the confidence to start a relationship or take the relationship on to the next level is also what is coming through, because there are certain things which are unfinished in their life which they need to first close or deal with before starting a new chapter is what is coming through very strongly. So let's see what else is coming through from the unicorns. Thank you. So we have receive coming in, which is really interesting. With the moon card talking about a little bit of secrecy. This is talking about new information which will be coming in before you make a decision. That kind of energy just came through. This says, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon, coming through. This person may be reclusive and they may just surprise you with a confession. But right now they are on their own soul journey of trying to discover themselves and come into terms with what they're feeling is also what is coming through. If you have been the one who has been making a lot of efforts, this is a time where you stop, take a look around, have and enjoy whatever is coming through, what you have already built, and be open to receiving now is what is coming through. Apart from that, this is saying nature, ground yourself, very important for this person because their emotions are fluctuating, majorly fluctuating, and they are having perhaps a tough time balancing or coming in terms or embracing the dark side and the light side and bringing it together, merging it into becoming their own authentic self. There's certain kind of awakening happening for this person. There's a major divine masculine energy which is coming through from this one. Major awakenings which are important. Perhaps the higher self, 5D self, knows how strong this connection really is, but the 3D self, due to the karmic energies which are around this person, they're limiting themselves and continuing with a certain kind of illusionary veil which needs to come down. Anyways, this says, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals coming through. So this is a very nice time for you also to ground yourself, like perhaps hug a tree or put your back onto a tree's bark and just release the negative energy. Walk in the park, sit in grass, meditate in the nature, wherever you want to go, or just imagine being in the nature also. There is a meditation, guided meditation also for the solar eclipse. If you are interested, you may like to do it because it also has a salutation to the sun. So it will be very nice for revitalizing your life is coming through. Toxic energies really need to go and become open to receiving. Allow good things, love and miracle to enter your life by first clearing up the space and more importantly, letting go of the weights of other people's karmic worlds. That's theirs to handle and not yours. Focus on yours. Unburden yourself. Simplify life is the thing which is coming through. There are good things coming your way and really it is now time to embrace things and let things come through. Let them, I don't know, there's a major confession which is going to come through, is what is coming through quite a bit through. There's a lot of energy. If there is an accumulation of BS happening in your life, step away from it. Make sure you're not in toxic energy. You are at a place where you can receive manifestations, abundance, prosperity, happiness. And it is very important that you start making space, is what is coming through, for a real connection to enter your life. If this is not really your piece of cake, is what is coming through. Do let me know what your thoughts are. This is a time of clearing things up, whether internally or externally, whether it is your mental space or the space around you. Because you deserve things, beautiful blessings, and your dreams deserve to be realized. And now is the time that you do it. Start taking small steeps in reorganizing your life in accordance to who you have evolved today into that strong version. Your authenticity will be bringing in more authentic people who like the truth, who like to embrace life the way you like to embrace life. There is a soul connection which is entering your life. So declutter. All right? So that is what is coming through. Do let me know your thoughts. It will be very nice to hear what you're thinking and whether or not this resonated. If you aren't already a part of the Moonian family, then please do. And thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family, if you are already. So, Happy New Year once again. Let's clear things up. Let's refresh the button and start enjoying the rewards which are coming through. Alright? So, until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonian.